When you read articles like this, you realise just how little people know about prisons and what goes on. Not since the 90s, Charlie Bronson, now known as Charles Salvador, as a prisoner being kept in these conditions. We're talking about the absolute monster who committed the Southport atrocity, being on a 5-officer unlock in full riot gear. I'm going to explain what that is, but like I say, the amount of bull people write is unreal. How do? Beautiful day, nice breeze for the boy. Belmarsh, so he is on a 5-officer unlock in full riot gear. We've all seen riot gear, same as the military wear, the police on TV, or very similar. He's on a 5-officer unlock, he's committed 2 assaults already, and he's continually threatening staff. I've dealt with prisoners when I was in the private sector who were on 12-officer unlocks. One lad come from Frankland even, 12-officer unlock, and 2 senior officers. He come to the private sector, we only ever had 3 staff and a senior officer. He was dead chuffed when he was down the block because he was on a 3-officer, only for a week, did a bit of an assessment, and then 12-officer at Franklin, change of prison. He's on a normal wing, he got a cleaner's job. Change of prison can change conditions. This monster where he is now, continually threatening staff. Let me first explain the Maltesers and crisps. Every prisoner, if they've got money, can purchase things on the canteen, prison canteen. Coffee, tea, sugar, milk and the like. Crisps, chocolate, Maltesers, everybody. If this lad is constantly threatening staff, they should be placing him on report. That means he'll have to appear in front of a governor. Now the governor can take things off him. They can take canteen for a period of time. You know, 14 days loss of canteen, 28 days loss of canteen. So no more Maltesers or crisps, but everyone gets that. You know, he's not special, he's not getting it because of who he is. He just has the same ability to purchase things as everyone else. Again, if he's got money. So somebody is obviously sending money. He'll have an account, a private cash and a spend account. Yeah? Now the unlock protocol. If you ain't got 5 officers in full kit, he don't come out. Constantly threatening staff. These things you can do. We had prisoners. We wouldn't enter a cell or let them out if they weren't cuffed. So what we'd do, 1 or 2, naughty, order them to the back of the cell. Kneel down, hands on your heads or hands behind your back. We're going with a shield. So I've got a shield. Place that in the middle of the back. 1 officer on either shoulder. They'd come round, take the arms off the head or the middle of the back, cuff him. They're extreme procedures, but it can be done. If he's in his cell and he's got a brew, because he's got a kettle, hot water, maybe sugar, put it down, pour it down the sink. He don't comply, he don't come out. You can make it as difficult as you want for monsters like this who are a danger to staff. However, at some point, he will come off that unlock, or he'll move to another prison. Now, here's the thing, what do you do with him? Do you move him to a prison, Franklin, Whitemoor, Full Sutton, Long Lartin, where there's a big element of the brotherhood? Be a bit of a hero, this lad. Or do you take away his power as it was? Maybe spread him around the country like they used to do with Charlie and others. Send them on the merry-go-round. A month at Liverpool block, a month in Strangeways block, a month here, a month there. Yeah? It's not as fatiguing for staff then, you spread it around, and it's quite inconvenient for the prisoner as well. For him, that's what I'd be doing. However, like everything, that system is open to abuse. And people would end up on a merry-go-round because of some bitterness or said the wrong thing to the wrong governor. You see where I'm going, lad? So here's the thing, 5 officers at Belmarsh. It's nothing special. There's lads now, probably on normal location in normal prisons, on special units everywhere, who possibly should be on unlocked protocols, staffed in full riot gear. But the system deems that everyone can be reformed or everyone can change. And a lot of these lads that are in the system will be on these little units or normal location just plotting their next mission, who they're going to assault or harm. Again, the system, the prison service, you know, everyone can come off a special unit and go back on normal location. Again, and it is important this, some people who are kept in special conditions, on special units, on the old challenging behaviour, or whatever it's called now, challenging behaviour, yeah, somebody is disruptive, really disruptive. They'll get warnings, might be in segregations and stuff like that. If the behaviour continues, a period of bad behaviour, they could be referred to the challenging behaviour. Once you're on that, that is a merry-go-round to get off. Special units here, there and everywhere. Again, that's open to abuse. Lads ended up in that system because, again, bit of staff, bit of governors, could be anybody, stitched up, it does happen, and then they become bitter and kick back against the system. Lots of lads out there kicking back against the system. Lots of people not on unlocks or should be. This lad, he's had his couple of warnings, he's not been in prison long. I still think he's going to go to Ashworth Hospital, mate, for a long period of time. And if he does go to Ashworth because he's unwell, then he needs that big fat injection in his arse, doesn't he? The injection of karma. Put 5 or 6 stone on. Completely out of it. No quality of life. Best alternative to the rope, that, isn't it? Or live a long life in fear and pain, which I don't think he will be. Third world culture, violence, religion. I'm just going to leave it there. We all need some Brian, don't we? I'd like to thank you for your continuous support. Again, amazing community of people. We need to stick together. Right now, I don't know about anyone else, what's happening in this country, it is an absolute joke. Young lass, day of culture, turns up in a dress, a Union Jack dress, and they do everything bar expel her from school. What an absolute monstrosity. Shame on the headmistress and all the staff that went along with that. We are an island of culture and people are trying to eradicate that. We've got the scandal of the Afghans now, however many billions. Sneaky, horrible people. But all you good people, God bless you all. Like I say, again, thanks for your continued support from me and Brian. Thanks for coming. Brian, how do? I'll sit there.